Friends, I so look forward to being officially over and done with whatever virus this is, because I feel like I feel better, but my energy has just been so low. So totally bear with me because I do have some wins, and I'm like, I hope I have this excitement that spurs as I talk. Hello friends, happy Monday. So very excited that you're here. There were some big things that happened last week, and honestly, the number one, because we're gonna go ahead and dive right in, the number one thing that I was so bummed that last weekend I couldn't talk about is that I got another license win. Yes, in one weekend, I had 2 license wins. I was shocked, y'all. I was shocked. So shout out to Belmars because she is someone that I follow on Twitter, and she comes in clutch of sharing these listings on different book retailers' websites when the publishers haven't said anything. And that is exactly what happened with this. I know we talked about it, at least I'm pretty sure it was mentioned, that there was going to be a new manga publisher from HarperCollins called Harper Alley. And nothing was announced yet at the time except for like, hey, that they have this new imprint. They're going to be focusing on manga and manhwa, and I think like webtoons. Guess what their first one is? Plus size Misadventures in Love. Oh my goodness, we got an anime announcement for this a while back, but this is a manga that's available on Manga Plaza, so we have it in English digitally legally. I read the first 3 chapters. I'm not really sure how much it was. I loved it. Oh my goodness, I have wanted this physically ever since I read what I did digitally because I knew that I wasn't going to be able or wasn't willing to buy all of the chapters digitally. Now you're getting it. It's coming out in June, and I was ecstatic. When I saw it, my jaw dropped. I squealed. I went to bed super late because I think I saw the tweet, we'll say between 9 and 9:30, and I was on cloud 9, and I was just like, man, if I hadn't already filmed that last week's manga news video, this would have been mentioned because this is such a win for the Shijose community, and I really hope many people pick it up and that they love it and that it has a good, strong translation and print edition. Really excited. Thankfully though, there were some like official announcements, and that came from J Novel. I don't read a lot by J Novel since the majority of their stuff is digital only, but they did start out their license announcements with Shojose, and I said yes, let's go J Novel Club. The 3 that I wanted to feature, the first one is a light novel, and while I won't pick this up because I don't read digital novels anymore, it is called The Villainess is Dead, Long Live the Empress, redoing the story after a poisonous end. And I don't really even know much what this is about. I was just sold at the title, but when I did read the blurb, they were saying that she faked her death, assumed a new identity, went to a new kingdom, or was it sneaked into a nearby empire, and basically she's going to compete to be Empress, reclaim her position, and put those villainous allegations behind her. I just thought that was a really interesting and intriguing premise, and I hope that somebody that I know reads it and they tell me what they think, and hopefully they enjoy it because it sounds like it would be really fun. And that wasn't the only one. They had a light novel and a manga, and that one was called My Fiance Cheated But a New Love Rings. This one, y'all, oh my goodness, we have another horrible prince. What is up with these prints? I talked about in my first impression video of the 2 perfect saint, this one here, and now not this guy, this prince, wonderful, but the prince of her home country, horrible. I really didn't like him, and I worry that this prince is going to be the same way because it does say until she catches him half naked with her very own sister. Excuse me? What? But a knight sees what happened, and this knight's like, I guess offers like, hey, her rescues her and then offers to like, hey, let's run away together, and I'm assuming this is their love story. So they had the light novel announcement for this, and then they also had the manga announcement. I'm really hoping that, I don't remember, I think it's Safe in His Arms. If I can't, I'll leave the cover right here. But I read that and I got the first volume for 99 cents on Amazon. I'm hoping that they do that with this manga as well because I'm really curious about it, but I know that I'm probably not going to pay full price for it since I don't often read my digital manga. Like I have volumes I could read, but I just choose the physical manga instead. But it sounds really interesting. I hope that she gets far away from her ex-fiance, gets away from that prince, and that her and this knight have a really amazing new life together. This one I saw this morning. So when I first woke up, like I'll feel really bad and then I take medicine and then I have like this really short, brief amount of time of energy. And this morning I was like, oh, I should go do some things that I need to get done because I'm just so behind on like everything. I was like, let me go to YouTube, turn on some music, and what do I see? I see Alien Stage, the newest episode or the newest video. And I was like, I should probably wait. It's like, it's only 4 minutes long. I'll go ahead and watch it. Famous last words, because that episode wrecked me. I watched it twice because the first time I watched it, I realized I didn't even have the closed caption on, like the subtitles or whatever. I didn't have it on. So then I had to go back the second time and watch it officially. Oh, and it was just so much. But the reason I bring that up is because Tokyo Pop actually announced today, this afternoon, at least as of filming this video, that they have licensed the official Alien Stage art book. And I was really shocked. It says it includes world building guides, character information, and the stage's original concepts to behind the scenes stories and exclusive illustrations never seen before. What a win. I'm not a huge fan of Alien Stage. I really have enjoyed watching it. It's really heartbreaking, and that's usually not something I typically watch, but the characters are so compelling. I never know what to expect. I thought this latest video was going to be really happy, and yeah, it had happy vibes, but no, it wasn't. No, there was something that happens that I physically gasped out loud, and my husband's like, did that just happen to that person? I'm like, wait, no, let's rewind. Maybe we both missaw it. No, there was no missing that. So I just never know what to expect with the storytelling. It's very, very engaging, but very, very heartbreaking at the same time. So if you are a fan of Alien Stage, you just got a huge win from Tokyo Pop. I don't think they didn't say when, they just said stay tuned for more information of when the official pre-order is going to be coming out. Or not the official pre-order information, but when you can pre-order. And if you are a fan of art books, there is some more exciting news because Aloha Comics recently at the beginning of the month announced that they have an art book for the art of Link Click. I always say that really weird, so I have to think about how to say it. But anyway, it's called Link Click Moments. I sort of feel like it's an art book of the anime, not necessarily the series that they're publishing. But I think somebody said there's a specific word for it. It's not an original manga or manhwa, or I'm blanking on what that word's called right now, but it's not like an original one that they just took the screenshots from the anime and made it in book format. And that's what it does look like. And they do say that it features character and location concepts, song lyrics, opening and ending storyboards, an interview with the director, commentary from the creative team, and a gallery of official artwork and sketches, which seems really, really cool. So also, if you're a fan of Link Click, you also got a win, especially if you're a big fan of art books. Both of these look really good. I love Alien Stage. I love the blue. I love how they zoom in, not zoom in, but they give how they have the singer in one part of the cover and how it just shows how fast this stage is, because it really, really is fast. And on the flip side with Link Click, I love the brightness of this pink. Love that green. It gives me a little bit of retro vibes, honestly, and I really, really like that. So I'm excited for everybody who's really excited for this, but something I'm not nearly as excited about, but knew I was going to feature, is that this past week, Queen's Quality officially ended. Massive shout out to the Queen's Quality community, because no one has shared a single spoiler. No one. I said, can all of the other shoujo communities, or fans that read scans or read things early that compared to the physicals, can everybody be amazing as you? Because it is just mind-blowing me. I have seen plenty of people share that Queen's Quality, there was even somebody doing a countdown of when it was going to go on Viz. Still, after they read it, nobody spoiled it. That was wonderful. But we're not here to gush about people being really cool. But yeah, Queen's Quality ended, but there is a good silver lining in this whole thing. The first one is, since they did confirm that is the final episode, but she said after a 1-month break, she's going to be back in the publication of the May issue. She's going to have a bonus chapter, and I was so excited. I really hope that Viz Media will translate it and put it on the Viz app so that we can read it, because I don't really know, is it going to go with the final volume of the manga. Hopefully it does. And speaking of, if you plan to get the final volume, which I told myself, yes, I am officially going to get that final volume in Japanese, not just English. The magazine did a tweet and Sensei shared and retweeted about it as well, saying there's going to be a final fan book project. You can go and submit questions. You can also share where they say your favorite line, your favorite episode. If you would like to submit something, they did say they're going to try and do as many as they can. In a different tweet, which I didn't save, since I even said that they are doing exclusive illustrations for it, and I do have, it's on the very top of my shelf, but I do have one of the fan books and I loved it. So I'm really excited that they're going to be doing this, and I told myself, yes, since this is the final one, I want to get it because I really love this series, and I'm like semi-happy to read the end because I feel like I'm gonna cry, and nobody even really said if they cried. I know one person did, but everybody said it was a really great and strong ending, so I look forward to it, and I'm glad that even though the series is officially over, that we do have some fun things to look forward to as well. Now, this isn't necessarily like a manga license because I don't know why. For this certain like digital publisher, they really don't say when they put things like say on Bookwalker or they licensed it digitally. But if you're a fan of Hades' Ruthless Marriage, which just recently ended in English, I haven't personally read it, but I do have several friends who adore and love this series, and I wanted to mention this bit of news that one of the creator's other works, A Peach Offering for the Imperial Court, did get picked up digitally. The first 5 chapters are up for pre-order, though the very first chapter, when I looked, actually I think they're all available now, they're not for pre-order, but the very first chapter on all of these retailers, it's for free, the very first chapter. So if you're interested in it, you like political romance, maybe, I don't know anything about this, but the cover is super duper pretty. I've already gotten mine digitally, I already picked it up or downloaded it, however you want to say it, and I'm very curious to see how the story unfolds because I do feel like there was something with the lady that she's sort of been like thrust into the situation when this is not what she wanted, but yet here she is, and I'm assuming she's gonna fall for the prince, whoever the guy is on the cover, I guess to be determined. For the next section, it's gonna be anime stuff, and I'm really excited. I hope my voice like holds out because I did not take medicine before filming this video, and I've been trying to do that every time I film, but anyway, I forgot. But we have a new shoujo anime announcement, and that is A Star Brighter Than the Sun. Yes, it has been confirmed that the adaptation is in the works, and I'm really excited. They're saying it's going to come out in 2025, I guess. I'm so excited for Sensei. We're getting this in English physically next month. Already have my copy on pre-order. I think I already pre-ordered volume 2. I love Sensei's work. She's done My Love Story, The Secret of Friendship, and High School Debut, all 3, which I have deeply enjoyed. She is one of my auto-buy authors because I have loved everything that she has published and written, and I have seen no spoilers for this series, at least like outside of like just seeing an occasional panel. Really excited to finally dive into this work or to this series. I truly hope that we get more from Sensei in English, that Viz or whatever publisher would like, that they'll pick it up, because I do have one of her other series. I'm blanking on what it is, but it does seem like it's the most wanted out of her works. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll eventually get it, and I hope that the anime does really well. I'm really excited. I know I said that twice, but just more shoujo anime is always awesome, but getting a shoujo anime from like a creator that you really love their work or a favorite series is like an even bigger win, and that's exactly what happened here. Though that wasn't the only one, because your Forma also got the, I think it was like the first trailer, first PV, as well as the official visual movie poster that they are sharing everywhere, and it looks amazing. I really love it. I'm really excited. I will leave a link to the trailer up in the corner. That has been shared, and it does have the opening theme song. I don't know about the closing, but I unfortunately have not actually watched the trailer outside of a little bit of it because I just have not had the energy, and I just was really sad because I really love this series. In fact, shout out to Tweak It Beneath the Tangles. I won his giveaway for the second manga volume, and I'm really excited. And of course, always shout out to my friend Bean Queenie, who introduced this series to me. She gifted me volume 1 digitally. I have loved it. It's really good. I also do have a first impression if you want to hear some non-spoiler thoughts, because I don't have energy to explain what this story is about in a way that I know I would be really happy with, but just know I would highly recommend it. Really enjoyed it. Really excited that we're getting more and more news of the anime, and they did confirm that it's coming out in April, and I'm just like, that is right around the corner, so yay! The last little bit of anime news that I wanted to mention is Looking for the Full Moon, which is based off of, I'm blanking on the second part of the title, but it's the Full Moon manga. It is getting released in English, 52 episodes, released in HD, and it is being restored with Astro Res. In August, it's going to be a 2-set release, and the first set comes out in August with pre-orders being available very soon. So if you really love this anime and you want to own it for yourself, just know that this August you're going to be able to get the HD and restored version. This was a huge win. I still have not read this series. I really do want to read it because I know several friends who love it. They love the anime and they love the manga. So I'm really, really excited for all of us to be getting this classic shoujo anime where it's not hard to find or hard to watch, that we can even own it for ourselves. As always, you know that I had to do a few cover reveals, so I do have some information about a giveaway after I share them. I actually have 2 cover reveals this week. It felt a little bit weird because I've had like 5+ or more, but the first one is from Shoujo Beat, and that is Otaku Vampires Love Bite Volume 4. I love this cover. I love that cheeseburger, y'all. I feel like the cheeseburger here is like stealing the show, and I feel really bad, but I love it. I love the pink. I love everything about it. It gives like foodie manga vibes, even though this is not a foodie manga. Unless you want to make some kind of pun about the vampires and blood and that being the food, then you can say that. But it looks really good, and I'm really excited. I think some of the spoilers I've seen, like I've read in the Hanatsume magazines, I think come from this volume, and I'm really excited, even though the next volume that we're getting in English will be volume 3, but I eagerly look forward to it because the series has been amazing. And the next one I'm really excited about as well is the Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts, White Rabbit and the Prince of Beasts. This is the spin-off to Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts, which I do have a review of on this channel. I love that manga so much. Shout out to Shay Geeks Out for putting it on my radar. It was fantastic, so touching. I already have my copy pre-ordered of this manga. Hopefully I didn't already feature this in a previous video. If I did, totally bear with me because I was like, I commented on it, and usually I try and not comment on it until after I've already talked about it on here, but I don't know. I don't remember, but I love it. I'm so excited to be back in this world and see how everything unfolds. I know it's going to be really, really wonderful. And yeah, I guess if I already featured it, that's just double the excitement to show how excited I am for this. And I'm also excited for this final bit of news. If you have been very curious or you're intrigued about your Forma and you want to read it for yourself, there's actually a giveaway going on right now of the first manga volume, and totally think that you should go enter and try, because I really do think that this is an underrated series, and I feel like if more people tried it, they would really, really enjoy it. I have the light novels on, not my TBR, but on my wish list to try out because my friend being Queenie, again, has just spoken so highly about it, and even my friend Danielle has been reading it, and I think she's also really enjoying it as well. So I'm like, 2 good friends who are reading and loving it. I'm like, I need to get up on it and try it too. But again, this is just the manga, so if you want like at least an introduction to the world and you want some stunning art, this is a great way to go. The giveaway ends February 28th, so I think about this time you have roughly 2 weeks to enter. Definitely be sure to do that. And again, friends, I'm sorry that I just don't have my typical excited energy. I'm really, really missing that, and I will not make the mistake to film a video without taking medicine because I'm so like worried my voice is too soft-spoken. But anyway, but enough about that. I genuinely hope that you enjoyed this video, that there was some exciting news that you hadn't heard about yet, or maybe you're just like, yes, I'm excited too, especially when I saw that. Let me know down below, and if there's any other news that you're hyped for, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!